What she did was some Verlisify type shit. I'd argue it's even worse because Verlisify has never accidentally killed someone's career. Alright, so before we start this one, comment who you want next. And I'm not going to be talking about how she's a quote-unquote feminazi or tail person. You know, that's not what we do here. At Poketuber Reviews, we only really look at the content, and more importantly, we don't got the facts at our disposal, so I can't really make that judgment on myself, and I'm just going to drop it at that. However, we will be looking at some of her drama, but with her content, I just want to, like, say before we start talking about that it's a very mixed bag. So, you know, we're going to keep it to the strictly Pokemon stuff, because this is Poketuber Reviews, so yeah, you know, 2 and 2. So, before we get to the content, she has been in a drama that it drastically impacts her score, pretty much to put it, and I will tell you why. So, pretty much she attempted to assassinate several Poketubers' careers, but she succeeded in one of them. So, I'm not going to bring up the specifics. It's going to be really vague, so, there's definitely videos out there that cover it, so I'm sure if you go searching, you'll find it. I might even leave one in the right-hand corner if I remember. So, there's a guy called Illegal Jim, and Illegal Jim did some illegal stuff back in the day. So, this illegal stuff that Illegal Jim did got brought up again, and Jubilee accuses a few Poketubers of being involved in illegal stuff with Illegal Jim, even though it's common knowledge at this point that those Poketubers who she are accusing weren't involved at all in that situation. So Twitter does what Twitter does best. It claps back at her, and then she kind of just runs away, you know, retreats, and no real apology or statement is given. So what people try to do is they use M&J TV, who is her closest personal connection and most likely her closest personal collaboration in terms of the YouTube sphere. Once again, I don't really know that. That's just me assuming, since they're in a relationship, I believe. So, once again, they reach out to M&J TV to act as a bridge. So, M&J TV ends up coming out with a series of poor apologies. So, with everything I just said, right, you process it, take a moment. Alright, so how did she attempt to kill and successfully killed someone's career? Well, obviously, the people who she accused was the attempted assassination, but whose career did she successfully, like, take out? Well, pretty much put it, it was M&J TV. So you may be saying, you're an idiot, Green Typhlosion. He's still making content to this day. Well, pretty much put it, she put one of M&J TV's foot in the grave. And while we don't know if she forced him to get involved or even be on their side, both of them deciding to use his account to post apologies and whatnot, once again, it just led to him losing respect in the eyes of the community. And even then, based on current and past trends of him usually being faced with hardship, running away, him speaking out didn't make much sense at all. But we're not really here to examine that. Just put it, she really did lay the groundwork for M&J TV to kind of be widely discredited in the eyes of the general community. Once again, his individual hardcore fans love him, but like everyone else, you know, he's kind of just been quote-unquote exposed. But I feel like we've dwelled on this for way too long. If you want me to go more like into this situation, I will be more than happy to do that in a separate video. So let's talk about her content now. So first, she does stream highlights, mainly pertaining to shiny Pokemon, you know, that kind of thing where like they show the shiny reactions, and like A-Drive and a couple of other Poketubers who do this. She tends to kind of stretch these videos out, but once again, I will give JubileeBlais credit. She doesn't do it for as long as others, but like I said in other reviews, you know, there's a way to, you know, like change this so you don't look like a scumbag who's just trying to, you know, suck out ad revenue. In her case specifically, what she needs to do is, I like that she starts the video with them getting the shiny encounter. Keep that, don't change that. What she should do is fast forward the catching process, like, you know, like the ones where they're breaking out, and then go back to normal speed right when they're about to catch the Pokemon, like, you know, where it goes like ting ting ting, you know, the 3 stars, and then you got the shiny woohoo everyone celebrates. So pretty much, it's done in 3 to 5 minutes, you don't look like a scumbag, you're good to go. Next, she does Let's Plays. Now, she did 2. One was her first Nuzlocke. Once again, that was a very bland Let's Play. But she also did collaborative Let's Play, and I want to rather focus on this one because it's more recent. So you would assume that she would have got more footing into being a YouTuber and how Let's Plays work. And you could tell that based on the graphics improving. So she did one with Dobbs, and this proves something that I've said about Let's Plays in general, especially the collaborative ones. Chemistry matters. I want to repeat that again for the people in the back. Chemistry fucking matters. Both of these people look very uninterested in what they're doing. Like, you know, like, there's no, like, funny interactions or nothing. Like, you know, like, they're not vibing, pretty much. Like, you know, that's, like, the best way I could kind of put it. And I watched about 3 to 4 episodes, so don't think I just watched for 5 minutes and said, yeah, this is shit. No, I actually did watch a great deal of episodes. I wasn't feeling it personally. And once again, maybe that was just a me thing. But once again, personally, like, no real chemistry there. Generally made for a very unentertaining Let's Play, in my opinion. So I guess fixing it up, either, you know, do some stupid thing like some team building exercises with your next collaborative partner, or just choose someone else who you know better to, you know, like, have a better time and a more entertaining Let's Play in general. Alright, so this is where it's gonna get significantly more harsh and kind of click off now, especially if you're a fan of hers, because it just doesn't get pretty from here. So we're gonna talk about our topic videos, and this is genuinely the nicest way I can put them. No, every sense of the word no, no, just no. The editing here, it isn't bad, and the reason why is because there's barely any editing. It's really not good. And, like, it's not a bad thing if you don't edit, but either you're a very good editor when it comes to these topic videos, and, you know, there are examples at Dobbs, Arizo, Mystic Umbreon, or you're extremely entertaining like Or Guardian's old videos, or Dookie Shed. If you remember him, you're definitely an OG. But her editing is like Poketuber review-esque editing. By that, I mean piss poor effort. Yeah, like, come on, it takes a little effort to no low effort, and yes, I do acknowledge these are extremely low effort. It's just gameplay. Hers is essentially just face cam footage, static image on the background, occasionally. Now, let's talk about the entertainment aspect. Well, in her earlier topic videos, she sounded extremely hesitant. You could tell she was just getting into the whole groove of YouTube. She wasn't very comfortable yet, and that's completely understandable. I mean, everyone who's done YouTube has had that stage where you're just not into it yet. So once again, I really won't be judging her like too harshly for that. Those are her earlier topic videos. So let's talk about her more recent ones. Well, to her credit, she did improve on her speaking skills. However, her whole facade could be summed up in one word: fake. That's all you gotta say, fake. Once again, I don't know if everyone's able to do this. I'm pretty sure it's not like some rare ancient skill, but you can tell when someone is being genuine with the way they talk or not. It's very easy to tell, especially when they're faking it. So, I guess the best way to explain this, I'll give like a little analogy. Think of it like your school forces you to give a presentation, right? And you're forced to do some speech technique that you learn, like inflections and, you know, like hand gestures and all that good stuff. And, you know, there are two types of people who give the presentation. Person number one, they do all the inflections and hand gestures correctly, but it looks so forced, and you can tell, you know, they're just doing it for the grade. It's not genuine. It's not real. They don't really care. And then there's the second person who comes on stage. Like the first person, they do everything correctly, but it's different because it's real. Once again, you could say, wow, this person actually talks like this in real life. Holy shit. You know, something like that, like, and I'm not really knocking her in a sense, like with the way like she does the hand gestures and stuff. I would say like get better at it. But this is the next thing, like, this kind of comes in conjunction with her whole fake facade that she's putting on. And pretty much, she puts on this whole idea of, if, you know, that SpongeBob episode where, Squidward said, if we want to sound better, let's be louder. You know, something like that. Once again, that's kind of what she does. She's purposely, like, I think I noticed with a lot of Poketubers, but I need to stress this. Being loud for the sake of being loud does not increase the entertainment value of your videos. Maybe a child might find it slightly more amusing, but can we just keep it real for a second? Being louder, you know, like if you're providing emphasis or something, that's fine, but just being loud for the sake of being loud is just goddamn annoying. So, I have completely gone off the rails with my script. So, let's just talk about this last point, that when it comes to her creativity, it's not there at all. Her creativity skill is, like, attributed, like, very similar to, like, a piece of tinfoil. That's the best way I could put it, because the editing lackluster, just standing in front of a face cam. No creativity there. And the topics you choose, they're very saturated, like, they've been done years ago, and I'm not saying that no one is allowed to do these topics. What I'm saying is, if you're gonna do a topic like top 10 favorite Pokemon, or like creating my own evolutions, put a unique spin on it in terms of presentation, or the way you do it. And if you do that, that will provide some kind of like extra value to the video that goes just beyond, oh, I wonder what this person's top 10 favorite Pokemon are. You know, do something better. You know, go beyond. Aspire to be different. And that's not just for her, that's kind of for everyone else. So, kind of just a touch back on the drama real quick. I don't think I mentioned this, but like, with the drama, especially with the assassination of certain people's careers, once again, I don't know if she knew what she was doing. Once again, I give her, like everyone, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt that it was a mistake. Regardless, though, her actions did have consequences on people's careers. What she did was some Verlisify type shit. I'd argue it's even worse because Verlisify has never accidentally killed someone's career. Also, I'm playing fast to lose with the word kill. Rather severely damage their career. I might clickbait this with something like the Verlisify 2.0. You know, screw it. You know, I'll do it. Hopefully I remember. But, once again, the best way to describe this channel is, it's not the worst channel I've ever seen. It's far, far, far from the best channel I've ever seen. It's not even close. It's definitely not the worst, though. It's probably a slightly below average channel in terms of everything. So, her score, like her total score, official score, if you want to put it in the books, if you're keeping track, 1.5 out of 10. Once again, that's drama included. Without, she would probably be maybe like a 3.5 or a 4 out of 10. Around that range. So that's the review. I know a lot of people were kind of like expecting me to do some like expose, you know, content nuke type thing, but not now, not today, not yet. That is a cryptic message. But whatever you want me to do next, just let me know. Tell me down below who you want next. Subscribe to the channel if you want to hear these toxic opinions. Besides that, watch some more videos, consider subscribing. But above all else, have a good day.